Seoul, September 8, 2025. In the midst of the tight military schedule undertaken by South Korean men, the moment of leave becomes a valuable opportunity to return to experience simple everyday life. Chaun Wu, a member of the idol group ASTRO as well as a well-known actor, has recently been seen spending his military holidays away from the spotlight. Instead of appearing glamorous or attending public events, Chaun Wu instead chooses to spend time with his pet cat named Dongdongie. The portrait of togetherness stole the public's attention, not because of something spectacular, but because of its simplicity. In a number of online community uploads, the man whose real name is Lee Dong-min looks relaxed, as if going through the day like an ordinary man his age. For some people, the activity of keeping pets may be commonplace. However, in the context of a big celebrity like Chaun Wu, this simple moment shows a humanist side that is rarely exposed. The public, accustomed to seeing himself on the screen as a drama star, singer and model, is now presented with a real portrait of the personal life of a 28-year-old man who is doing his state duty. News of Chaun Wu's activities during his military leave quickly spread and became the subject of heated discussion among fans, both in South Korea and internationally. Many fans expressed their feelings of excitement and pride, seeing their idols enjoy life with sincerity even though their status as one of Hallyu's biggest stars is still firmly attached. Chaun Wu himself began his mandatory military service on July 28, 2025. Since then, all his artistic activities have been temporarily suspended. Like other Korean men, he underwent a period of basic military training before being placed in an active unit. The service lasts an average of 18 to 21 months, depending on deployment and applicable military policy. In this period, leave is one of the important moments that not only gives the opportunity to rest, but also to get back together with family, close friends, or even pets. A simple portrait of Chaun Wu with Dongdongie also presents a new narrative amid fans, longing for his figure in the entertainment world. The warmth of being together is not just the owner's interaction with the pet, but also a reflection of the journey of a great artist who still keeps his personal side behind the camera. Razy. Beloved public figure outside the entertainment scene, Chaun Wu is often praised for being polite, humble, and educated. He studied at Hanlim Multi-Art School, then went on to Sungkyunkwan University, majoring in performing arts. The academic background adds to his positive image in the public eye. Not only that, Chaun Wu is also known to be active in various charitable activities, often making donations secretly to support children, education, and victims of natural disasters. It is these small gestures that make it even more loved by fans, not only because of his looks or talent, but also because of the values he demonstrates in real life. Loss of colleagues and emotional moments. Chaun Wu's journey in recent years has also been marked by deep grief. The departure of best friend and groupmate Moon Bin in April 2023 became an emotional focal point for him and all ASTRO members. Chaun Wu has shown his fragile side in public several times, including performing a tribute song to Moon Bin on Astro's 2025 anniversary, just before he was drafted into the army. These moments show that even though he is a big star, Chaun Wu is still an ordinary human being who feels loss, sadness, and the strength to get back up. Beginning of the conscription period. Like other South Korean men, Chaun Wu also has an obligation to undergo military service, conscription. On July 28, 2025, he officially began basic military training after several times his service schedule became a topic of public conversation. The decision to carry out the country's obligations was greeted with respect from the public and its fans, given that the draft is often considered one of the forms of maturity and responsibility of Korean citizens. For a public figure of Chaun Wu's class, enlistment is not just a period of service, but also a transitional period in which he has to temporarily leave the entertainment world. In Korean culture, this moment is usually a time for artists to momentarily step out of the spotlight, live a simpler life, and focus on devotion. However, the short leave granted during military service leaves little room for them to return to the outside world. That's where the public finally found out about Chaun Wu, who chose to spend his time not with sparkling activities, but with simple things, being together with his beloved cat, Dongdongie. Time off from military service in South Korea is often a moment that soldiers look forward to. For a public figure like Chaun Wu, the time off not only provides an opportunity to unwind, but also presents a space to return to a normal life that he often finds it difficult to enjoy when active in the entertainment world. Since starting his military service on July 28, 2025, Chaun Wu's name has been hotly discussed, even though his artistic activities have temporarily stopped. When the news about his vacation circulated, many fans guessed what activities he would do. Some thought he would take advantage of the time to take a short vacation or meet with fellow celebrity friends. However, the reality revealed is much simpler and at the same time touching the heart. Warmth with Dongdongie and a number of photos and stories circulating in the online community. Chaun Wu appears to be enjoying his vacation by taking care of his beloved cat, Dongdongie. The gray cat has long been an important part of his life. Chaun Wu often mentions Dongdongie in interviews and interactions with fans, so the existence of this pet is familiar to Aroha, as ASTRO fans are called. The moment of leave is an opportunity for Chaun Wu to return to full interaction with Dongdongie, who during his military service was certainly cared for by family or the closest person. From feeding to cleaning the cage to playing with simple toys, Chaun Wu seems to enjoy every second of it. One of the much-discussed portraits shows Chaun Wu sitting cross-legged on the living room floor, while petting a sleeping Dongdongie on his lap. His calm face and sincere smile moved many fans. Many commented that they felt Chaun Wu's sincere affection for his pet, something that reflected his true nature off stage. The simple life of a big star. Chaun Wu's choice to spend his vacation with simple activities is the main highlight. While many celebrities may choose to travel or perform in public, Chaun Wu makes the most of his time to live life like a normal man his age. According to a number of close sources, Chaun Wu also took time to help with light household chores while at home, such as tidying up the room and preparing simple meals. He was even seen shopping for cat needs at a pet store, without a special escort. This scene shows that despite his status as one of the biggest Hallyu stars, Chaun Wu is still comfortable with simplicity. The decision to go on leave in this way reinforces his image as a figure who is not only attached to the glitter of the entertainment world, but also as an individual who values moments of togetherness and personal tranquility. The meaning of leave for a soldier in the context of conscription, leave has an important role for the mental and emotional health of soldiers. A period of service full of discipline and order often leads to a longing for daily freedom. Thus, the opportunity for leave allows them to again feel a sense of normality. For Chaun Wu, Dongdongie's presence seems to be one of the sources of happiness he longs for during his duty. Pets often exert a therapeutic effect, help reduce stress, as well as provide a sense of comfort. Therefore, being with his cat can be understood as Chaun Wu's way of recovering energy before returning to resume military service. Fan reaction. It didn't take long for news of Chaun Wu's modest leave to spread widely. On social media platforms, various hashtags began to appear, highlighting Chaun Wu and Dongdongie's moment together. Many fans felt proud and touched to see their idol choose a simple path in enjoying his rest time. The number of comments circulating say that Chaun Wu teaches the importance of appreciating the little things in life. There are also those who highlight that a figure like him can choose to appear in public with all the luxury, but prefers to take care of a pet cat. This shows a humility that makes him even more loved.